Hello, we are the Western Isles Dietetic team and we would like to tell you a little bit about what it's like to work as a dietitian. If you are interested in food, science and helping people, a career in dietetics might suit you.
So what does a dietitian actually do?
Well, dietitians use the science of nutrition to help prevent and treat disease and to promote good health.
And how do they do that?
Many dietitians work for the NHS and they use their expert knowledge to provide care for patients with various medical conditions.
So once you qualify as a dietitian, and if you start working for the NHS, you'll get the opportunity to work in different clinical areas. You can then go on to specialise in an area that you're most interested in. For example, I work with people who have eating disorders. So this means I can help support and motivate them make changes to their food choices which will help them recover. This is really rewarding part of my job.
I work with people who have lost weight due to illness, regain a healthy weight, and sometimes this is through tube feeding, and this is called nutrition support.
I work with patients on the hospital wards to give nutritional advice to help them manage their condition. This could be patients receiving treatment for cancer, patients who've had a stroke, or patients who've had some surgery, just to name a few.
I work with children and I help some of those who've got some allergies, struggling to grow, who are overweight, or with any nutritional condition in childhood.
I work in gastroenterology, so I see patients with conditions like celiac disease and IBS.
And I work with patients who have type 1 diabetes. I help them to balance the food they eat with their insulin to keep their blood glucose levels within a healthy range.
I help and support people who have type 2 diabetes.
So if you're interested in food, health and helping people, but you don't want to be a dietitian, there are options for you as well. And Jackie, our dietetic assistant, can tell you a bit about what she does.
I have a role to play in every step of the patient journey, from referral through to discharge and beyond. I support patients under dietetic care, reviewing and supporting my dietetic colleagues. Every working day is different and I'm continually learning. A career in the NHS appealed to me as I value the organisation and love helping people.
So as you can see, working in the dietetic department here has given us the opportunity to work in the field we're interested in, but we can also cover it for each other. So it's very varied and every day is different.
Maybe working for the NHS is not for you, but that's fine. Some dietitians work in the sports industry. Did you know that many elite athletes in football clubs now employ dietitians?
And in the food industry, dietitians can help advise on new product development, calculate the nutritional content of new foods, new products, and make it a healthier choice for customers.
Maybe you always fancied a career in media. Well, dietitians work in this area too, writing articles for newspapers, appearing on TV, radio, and social media.
Or maybe you would like to work for yourself. Some dietitians are self-employed and work freelance.
So you can see a career in dietetics can lead you to a huge range of options.
So what qualifications do you need?
So there are 3 universities in Scotland where you can study: RGU Aberdeen, Queen Margaret University Edinburgh and Glasgow Caledonian. You need to check with each uni, but the minimum entry requirement is usually 4 hires at BBCC. One needs to be chemistry and another science, but maths can count. You also need Nat 5 English and maths at B grades.
Your salary working as a dietitian will depend who you are employed by. If you work in the NHS, you will be paid according to the NHS pay bands. As a newly qualified dietitian, you would begin on pay band 5.
So hopefully that has given you some ideas and maybe you know more about what a dietitian does.
If you'd like any more information about working as a dietitian, you can visit the BDA website, which is www.bda.uk.com, or you can get in touch with us at the Dietetic Department in the Western Isles Hospital in Stornoway.